Hello and welcome. I'm just getting my tags and everything all set, so just give me 1 second and we'll be on our way. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. And it's a 3-day weekend Friday. Notice, what's up, buddy? And it's a 3-day weekend. Don't tell me you got me second guessing myself. Yeah, nope, today's Friday. Notice you threw me off for a second. I'm like, oh, dude, don't tell me. I'm off by a day. It is Mesa. Mesa Prime. Ah, no worries, buddy. How are you today, man? Actually, before I dive into this, I want to, just because I know I have it open, and I've been active with my clan, I don't want finals week. Oh, yeah, dude. Trust me, I remember those. And just going to put out invites from nobody right now, just so I don't get thrown in. Oh, yeah, man. Math and science were always my strong suit, so those are the tests I never even stressed. I barely studied for them, man. Math and science, man, I just flew right through it. Dude, by all means, go for it, man. Let me fix this rug real quick. There we go. Alright, let me take a peek here. Spy, hijack, and survival.
A prophet of prophet. Isn't that wonderful?
Alright, let's fly through the sortie real quick, because this is a joke. And by the looks of it, I have male. I can only assume this is a stalker. Oh, no. Borrow. Oh, I gotta do that first. I want to see if he's got Prime Firestorm.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
If he's got Prime Firestorm, I'm getting that immediately. Oh, dude. It's awesome, man. Percussion. You had a finals for percussion? So your school actually has that as a class itself, not just extracurricular. English 93. Dude, I say this, as far as music theory, gotcha. As far as English goes, just because of how they do it sometimes, I always tell people, look, if you're over a 90, you're good in English, just because a lot of it's interpretation and whatnot, and that can be a pain. Primed Firestorm has arrived! That's what I'm talking about. And Fulmination, Blast Radius for pistols, yeah, no. But you, on the other hand, hell yes. And I will show you why I'm excited about that.
Nothing to your liking?
Alright, so let's see here. Don't need you. I need you still. I already have the Fang, so I'm not worried about you. Death Cube pieces I need. Corinth I don't. Cernos I don't. Burstin? I don't. Don't need Orthos. Don't need Nova. Paris. Paris. Dude, that's solid. 300s, 293s, 95. I want to say your average is basically 96.6. Let's do a little math here. So 300, 93, 93, 95. I'm not missing anything there, right? Nope. 96.8. Dude, that's solid for finals right there, man. Well, not finals, mids. Gonna get some food? Ah, dude, what you getting? What you getting? I was off by 2/10. I used to be able to do that so quick and fast in my head. Alright, primed a firestorm. Spank you.
Come back next time I'm in the relay. I'll have...
Dude, notice, that's fucking phenomenal, dude. Doesn't matter what classes you're in. The classes you're taking, for you to overall get yourself basically a 97 on your mids and whatnot, dude, that's fucking great. You should be absolutely proud of yourself, man. Alright. So, yep, we'll just jump into this. The reason why I got primed Firestorm. Now I gotta put some forma in this anyways. I don't believe... Oh, no. Wait a second. Yep, I won't be able to fit you in just yet. I mean, I could drop you, theoretically. So instead of 24%, this is going to be 66%. Let's do this. And I just so happen to have a legendary core, and we are going to use it.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
What's up, Shadow? I'm assuming you meant math, not the drugs that we're not going to be talking about during my stream. Yep. Yeah. And alright, so blast rate is increased by 66%. You fill 90% of that with napalm.
If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha, ha.
Don't know why I went to navigation when I know the shortcut.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks, if they...
Well, you can make any weapon good depending on what you need it to do. And what I needed to do... Yeah, look at the size of that radius now. And 90... Well, that's the... We're only seeing the 90% that's filling with that napalm. But that's exactly what we need to do for utility. So, I can still put 3 more foremen in you to max you out to 40. You're only going to need 1 more, throw you on Firestorm, everything else will fit, and then after that it's just Mastery rank fodder. The other thing I want to see is just how long Continuous Misery will have you going on for. So everyone's getting napalm, everyone's getting burn. Well, that's a fair amount of time for that status to stay on, so I likes it. So then the only downside is just making sure I get Vigilante supplies back on. Notice he got me on your car radio again, man. Oh yeah. There's no scaling. That's why, Shadow, there's no real scaling for primary weapons. There comes a point where it just ends up being utility. So once you reach a certain level, your primaries and your secondary, it's nothing more than just utility. The same way you use the Kuva Nuke Core, the same way people use a Tongue Core, the same way I use my Ignis and whatnot, you're just throwing status on there, proccing condition overload. But you're right, the melee system nerfs everything else. Well, I don't want to say it nerfs. It eclipses. It just completely blinds out and takes care of any and all of it. Man, I got these hiccups that just came out of nowhere.
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Alright, let's burn through this sortie real quick.
And I say, let the void bathe you in its beautiful energy. Only prosperity.
Comparison? Do you mean everything else in comparison? I think you mean comparison. I think that's just the language barrier. Okay, that's what I kind of figured, Shadow. Just wanted to make sure I was getting you right, buddy.
Tenno, I need you to get inside the data vaults and retrieve intelligence data.
Should have brought a Vara.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy
Oh yeah, dude, the Cronin's great.
Let it get into our hands. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
fuck.
Trigger the alarms. Lose this and the mission will be a complete failure.
Hacking into enemy systems. Await override. Override delivered. Security systems temporarily disrupted.
Alarms have been reset. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful.
Alright, let me focus on this instead of the chat so I don't pull another one of those.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Oh, fuck. That was close. I forgot they added that.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Alright, let me use this opportunity to catch up with the chat. Cronin. My name language. Okay, gotcha. Romanian, right, Shadow? Oh yeah, dude. Bought myself some time because I triggered that alarm because I wasn't paying attention. Hang on a second. That's why I always have that one on. It's the only one that's worth having. All the other ones are useless. You never know when something might go wrong, and so, you know, why'd you have it on that door, knowing that it had to be this way? Tower? No. Your multi-room...
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Oh shit, I didn't grab the, I didn't hit the other switch. I didn't turn off the floor laser, so I just made that a little more difficult for myself than it needed to be, but still got it.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
There we go. Notice I don't think it is. Not off the top of my head, at least. I'll have to take a peek. Oh, dude, I got my piece. I just look at the floor and I'm like, crap, I forgot to hit the switch in the beginning room. So I know I could still do it. I just had to make sure I was calculated about where I jumped, landed, and got to. So the next one is hijack, which means I'm gonna bring Big Bitch.
Witness, my control expands to a new sector. Except, you lack the capacity to stop me. Resolve to surrender or die. We shall
Shadow, I don't even know what you're talking about, man, because no one mentioned that.
And I say, let the void bathe you in its beauty.
We are here to hijack a Corpus rover loaded with valuable cargo and escorted to our extraction point. We have to move quickly. Once the Corpus realize what we were trying to do, they will use everything they can to stop us.
Transference still holding.
The rover is active, but wait. The Corpus corrupted its power cell. Hold on. I will reconfigure the rover to draw power from your shields.
With a tenor.
And that has nothing to do with any of it, man. Shadow, don't forget what me and you talked about before, dude. I got a low tolerance for that, man. If you're gonna purposely misread things and try to put words in my mouth, dude, go somewhere else, man. I'm not in the mood for that shit.
So far, so good.
I'm here to game relax, man. Yeah, but Shadow, we fucking talked about... No, you know what? No. That's all good, dude. They're just gonna do this. Problem solved. I'm not gonna worry about it or even fucking humor that with the responses.
We've got robots inbound.
Just out of my reach. Come on, keep firing shots though, because you guys are gonna keep recharging my shields for me at least. Oh, that'll slow you down. And shields recharged.
You've almost reached the extraction point. Keep...
Nah, without corrosive, I'm not going to take that burster down with this thing. Now without emptying a clip. Everybody else, though. Really, dude? Come on, come within range. Smooth like a baby's butt. What's up, Notice? Crap. What was the last part? Survival with energy
The void
reduction.
has chosen me as its prophet. A prophet. Prophet. Isn't that wonderful?
Are your eardrums bleeding? Survival energy reduction. Well, screw it. Oh, notice, here's a fun ribbon. I got this ribbon last night, ran the sortie with my clan. Check this condition out, dude. Kill 16 enemies with headshots while sliding. Do you know how we do that?
I understand if you have to sell mods. Maybe Ordis will meet a similar fate someday.
Oh, well, that's why I read it. Dude, stop. Dude, I appreciate the loyalty, but Jesus, dude, please be careful as you're driving.
And I say, let the void bathe you in its beautiful energy. Only prosperity can follow.
People are going to think you're listening to, like, the weirdest podcast ever. What is this guy yelling about? The Cronin Prime. Who's Ember? And why is he always talking about this rhino? Is there something going wrong with the rhinos? Are they poaching the rhinos again? Hope the windows are down. You got a jeep of girls next to you. Hello, ladies! Come over here. Look at me. I think you're cute. What are you doing this Saturday night?
A lone tentative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
Oh, that's right. The sortie the other day was against Sarius Ruck.
Just shut down
So I still
all
have the
systems.
Rubico on
I'm sending life support capsules your
Anaros.
way.
Five sculptures in a row. Oh yeah, dude, get used to that. Sculptures and ribbons are the common. Here's the thing though, while you need Endo right now, because you guys are still early in the game, dude, trust me. You're gonna be happy that you're getting those.
Life support on the way.
We're at a stoplight. Ladies, come say hi.
We'll add a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Good. Ladies, hello. This Saturday, let's get pizza and a soda pop. Hey, dude, I could be doing something so much worse. Ja, ladies, wunderbar. Would you like to come over here and see my freshly shaved scrotum? It's smooth like taut boys' buttocks. It feels like dolphin skin.
Another life support capsule is now available.
And notice is in a car accident. Officer, you don't understand. Listen to this jackass I'm talking to. And then I'm dead silent. No, really, he keeps saying stuff, and he's like talking to me through my car. Nothing. More silence. Look at that glorious energy pool of 46. You're welcome to. You'll never guess it, nor would I even say that you were right if you did guess it. Chris. I like how you label that or layer that into a conversation. So Chris, how's your week? Nothing weird going on here. I always call you Chris. Viper? I like this. I might as well call you Susan, because that's how close you were with Chris. Anthony, even closer.
With my life, I protect your sacred crowns.
Get your ass over here.
Sully these crowns of yours.
I'll take that, thank you. So, Jamiroquai, you did really good on your tests today. It slices, it dices, it juliennes fries. And if you call in right now, we'll double your order. Yes, double your order. But wait, there's more. If you're one of the next -4 people that calls, we will cut off $1 whole off your overall payment. You wonder why these guys are acting so crazy right now. It's all the maggots coming off of Duke. So he's at 100%, 120. Means he's got 6. 140, 160. Alright, more maggots just popped off of him. These guys, these little maggots of his, attack the enemies. When they die, they explode, and whatever life the enemy has left, it does, is it 60% of their life as corrosive damage, and an 8-meter blast? Come on, minute left. Nope. Notice it's not at the stoplight anymore. He's either getting pulled over by the cops or is actually moving forward. "30 seconds. Here we go. Come on."
Life support activated.
Yeah, might as well pop him.
Life support has been.
I like how I'm blocking with my melee while I'm hacking a computer. Alright. Which way is extraction?
Go to extraction.
Oh, almost made it. Damn. Aim gliding with a sniper rifle is a pain in the ass. Let's see what we got. Sculpture! So see, I got a sculpture the other day. Riven last night, another sculpture today. Alright, so let's do a couple of things. Let us get the Rubico off of you, which I should have already done. Queller. I also just got that. You're just being reformed.
If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha, ha.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday so far. It's going to be a 3-day weekend for most of us. Monday is Martin Luther King Day. Alright, so let's take care of this Riven that we got here. Let's hit up our random loadout. do not want Gara. You know, we're going to take Mirage for a very specific reason. Oh man, we gotta get those shoulder pads off you. What the fuck did I do to you? This is how long it's been since I've used Mirage. Alright. Yeah, no. That's what we had on you. It's because of the colored palettes. I never used you again when those changed.
Operator. All accounted for.
Yeah, see, her emissive colors aren't even touched. Anyways, I haven't used Mirage and I couldn't tell you how long. And I dare say she should. Oh, but she doesn't. I was gonna say have a like if you know anything about Mirage, sliding lasts 85% longer. So if we're gonna be doing this, I want someone that's gonna be able to definitely handle the sliding, and I definitely gotta fix that chest piece. Yeah, fuck it. Alright. Why aren't you right in the front? Yep. Let's see here. I'm gonna want duration and strength for her. Her 4 is a waste. You know what? I'm going to use you. And let's get Maglev. And you're not going to fit. That's good enough. Let's slap on a bullshit. Yep, good enough. Come on. Come on. Do, do, do. 16 enemies with headshots. it's like when you see it, you just can't unsee it. So before they changed the whole emission, or added this in, emissive. God, it's, yep. And that's for you. There. Now we don't have random blue highlights. The infested lead with their face. And their heads are technically on the lower part of their bodies with the charges. So I just need to slide and fire.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold. Emergency life support is inbound. Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies. Get ready for a capsule. I've delivered a life capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood. There's less than nothing left of who they once were.
Life support coming.
Dreamer, there's gotta be a way to take these things down.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Come on. Six more.
The raid is off to a successful start. Extraction is available if you...
How am I not getting headshots on something that is just ahead? Come on, two more. One more. There it is. And now I can just get the hell out of here and let's see what this ribbon is. Just in case.
Life support activated.
Alright. Come on, Riven Gods. Give me something that's a bit of alright.
Grenier galleons kicking up dust all the way from Venus to Pluto. Watch your backs, people.
Really? Karuto? Gotta be kidding me. Don't even believe I have that, nor do I think I've ever even made those. No way, I think I did make those stupid things. Alright, first things first.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Doesn't look like I made them. These look like they're Grenier based. Low status, which is why the Riven rolled for it. High finisher. Saturation and impact. I mean, technically, everything's status and crit at this point. Yeah, this is going to be one of those Rivens that I just end up junking to someone super cheap. Actually, Zatu is one of the guys I'm kind of working on a bit and trying to get, let's see, heat radiation, viral. I mean, obviously I got to throw some more Forma in this, but Zatu's got a very interesting
You are a true hunter.
mechanic to him, and yeah, a lot of people don't notice this. The void damage actually creates similar bubbles to mag. Every time void damage is applied to rare enemies, not Eidolons or the Robalist, forms a bubble. That bubble stops enemies from shooting. And it magnetizes certain weapons. So if we use Ensnare, group them together, I mean, being able to funnel enemies with this. Slice, what's up, buddy? How's your Friday going, my friend? I I mean, this is kind of like not even a fair setup. Like, they're grouped, they can't do anything. And then the blunder effect happens. Boring? Those white things flying around them is actually the bullets. Well, technically the pellets from this shotgun. Everyone gets the void damage, those keep circulating. Yeah. Grouping them up, hitting them with this. Coming in with condition overload. Let's put that together, shall we? Cronin Prime. Void is another status. Volcanic with drifting. And let's get some heavier enemies. Group them. No, this is not going to do as much damage. Oh, now why? Oh, your armor nullifies that. The void damage. Because even my operator can't apply it to him. Ain't that a bitch. Alright, so mental note. When I do this, and Nox is part of the rotation of enemies, that ain't gonna do shit. Who's next after Nox? Napalm. Who's got more armor? Same armor. You have more flesh at least. Try to play COD, couldn't handle the DMR, Mac 10, double retinas for more than 30 minutes. Try to play Fortnite, got off in 10 minutes. Try to play Natu, and I got bored in 5 minutes. Now I'm testing my lucks with Apex Random. That's what you're gonna test your lucks with? Your luck with? Yeah, dude, best of luck to you. It's my understanding, now I didn't read it, now I know the DMR has been a pain in the ass for a lot of players. Hulk has mentioned it during his stream, and him and I have had brief discussions about it during his lives, but I could have sworn on Naz's Discord I saw something pop up about a nerf for the DMR to take it down a notch because of how just ridiculous it really is. Like, you're firing laser beams at a hell of a distance. I feel like this might rip these guys apart, too. No, but it's applying the status. So if I take full advantage of it... Oh, yeah. The group. Status. That actually looked like it did a fair amount. There's no scaling with my... Damn. Yeah, we just fall off the edge. It's still OP, yeah. Because, I mean, here's the thing. Like, they have to change literally the statistical number of it. Alright, it's going to be accurate as fuck. Lower the DPS. Lower the amount of damage per shot it's doing. Like, do something. Because that's the thing. They come out with one gun, and you get the people... Call of Duty is one of the most toxic communities ever. Like, it's either people that are trying to play the game, and then it's everyone that's like, I want to be able to rip you apart. Hulk does private Warzone matches, and there's a group of guys that literally do nothing but focus on getting their shit, paying attention to his stream, finding out where he is, and then killing him immediately. Like, Hulk gets pushed non-stop when he's streaming by these guys because it's a guaranteed I'm gonna have an edge. So they have to exploit it. They have to exploit it. And that's what a majority of Call of Duty community is. I don't care how I get the win, I just have to get the win. And even when I cheat, I'm gonna brag and call you garbage. And my mind always goes to, you lose the right to brag and it doesn't count as a win if you have to cheat in any sort of way. Dude, when that stem glitch came out, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it's not, I can't call it a stem glitch. It was your support glitch. Whatever your tactical was, your throwable. Whatever you had in there, dude, non-stop. Yeah, but you have to keep in mind that there are people that are watching him to play, just to watch him, and, you know, it's like, imagine if I'm streaming the game, and then it's 5 minutes of this blue screen, but black. And now you have to watch this until I get myself set and whatnot. But I mean, with Warzone, man, if you pay attention to someone's map, their callouts and what they're doing, dude, you can figure out where people are pretty quick. Now, he does have a delay on, but at least they know what area he's in. Dude, they immediately go in, get Ghost, and go for him. He handles it better than I do, than I would. I would be like, dude, I wouldn't even allow them to join the privates anymore. But he has it open where they can just join on him. I would ban them. Now, here's the thing. It's a group of 4 guys. Now, they're not cheating. I want to make that clear. They're not cheating. They are 4 guys that hardcore play with each other. To me, it's no different than if me and Nas were to play Ghost Recon Wildlands back in the day with Khalid and well, even better, with D West and the Great West Side. If we all play, or Duddy, if we all played, dude, we played all the time together, like non-stop. Like, we didn't even have to communicate a lot of things because of how well we knew each other, and we knew the pattern and the routine that we all did, and we would call out anything out of the normal that we would do. We would call out enemies and whatnot. It would be like going against us, and you're just 4 random people that got together. We're going to have that advantage because we've been playing together non-stop. That's what these 4 guys are. These are 4 guys that have been gaming together for years. They're 4, like, long-term friends. People can't keep up with them to begin with. And then you're going to have a situation where it's, hey, by the way, we're just going to run all over you guys knowing that no one else is with their legit team, and we get a jump on where the best player in this lobby is. Yeah. My opinion is it's a bit much. But the whole DMR thing, yeah, man. He's got people during his streams that ask him to ban it. And I mean, here's the thing. I play GTA, and if you ever watched me play GTA, dude, Slice, I'm going to say this, and it's going to be a double-folded meaning. I'm one of the nastiest people you're going to come across when it comes to GTA. Nasty in my capabilities and nasty in my tactics. dude, I don't care what I have to do, I will kill you. If I have to use a helicopter that remains stealth until I activate its weapon systems and blow you the fuck up, I will. If I have to use an RC tank that has a laser gun on it and kill you, I will. If I gotta slap on ballistic armor and kill you, I will. If the game offers it, I look at it as... Tried to play it yesterday and got one-tapped by a fire shotgun. Yeah, man, and that's the thing. But this is how my mind goes. With certain games, no one weapon should be beyond OP. No one weapon that is far better than everything else should be locked behind anything either. If it's going to be the case that you're going to put a weapon like that in the game, everyone should have immediate access to it. Which is what GTA kind of is when I play it. Like, my mind goes to, hey, everybody else can buy the exact same shit that I have and come at me. I got these people that come after me and they're like level 15 and I do my best to avoid them. Like, they come at me with a pistol and I'm trying to be like passive about it. And then it's just like, you come at me with that pistol and I take out my combat machine gun, which is the heaviest hitting gun of the game and incredibly accurate. Like, there's a harder hitting gun, there's two of them, but, you know, I want accuracy. Like, it's all about the shots that land, not the ones that miss that will do more damage if they do hit.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to.
If you're gonna, I'm going to use whatever I can. If you're going to come at me, I'm going to use what I have to my arsenal. So I can understand the complaints about the DMR to a point. But at the same token, if everyone has access to it, get on it. In my mind, I'm not surprised that everyone doesn't have a DMR. They don't have, what is it, a Dragon's Breath shotgun there. They don't have the, dude, what was that marksman rifle that just came out that just one-taps the shit out of people? The SRS or some shit like that? Or the SRP? Like, people are using those, and everyone has access to it. Like, I get it. It sucks. It sucks that the game puts something in there where you get these guys that just are already so good at the game, and then you put a weapon like that in their hands, and they're just going around scalping people. Oh, I gotta do this before I forget. But, you know, my mind always goes to, meh, c'est la vie. Hey, man, don't forget to smash that like button, by the way. With finals and everything and midterms going on and whatnot, it's been quiet during the days. I've been meaning to stream later in the day when people aren't studying and getting out of work. Yesterday I streamed Skyrim. Dude, what a great game that is. Make your character so fucking overpowered and just start wreaking havoc.
Looking for Iotans? I knew it. Okay, let's do this.
No one from my dojo's on. Alright. Let's get ourselves a sculpture here. Just took English yesterday. Sliced, are you in high school, dude?
Okay, you know the drill. Get in. Get the Iotan treasure. Don't get killed. Simple, right?
Really? Dude, man, I didn't think that one bit. Dude, I thought for sure you were like my age, give or take.
I stumbled across an Orokin codex that said this tower was known for its beautiful Iotan treasures. Unfortunately, also known for its deadly security apparatus.
I had a feeling I did. Because I'm thinking, like, I think I already knew this now. I'm really thinking about it.
Well, this should be fun.
But yeah, man, see, the thing is, in my head, I mean, like, dude, you're incredibly mature for someone of your age. Damn, you're the pit, aren't you? Yep. No, why would you do that? Forgot I had my bow and not the Ignis.
My, oh my, I think you found it. That's what we came here for. Your job's done.
Argon crystals, eh? Although, come to think of it, going up. I don't think the explosion radius is big enough. Nope. There we go. Omega, what's up? Listen to video me playing Cold War to the Discord. Dude, Slice, by all means, dude. Keep in mind, you can only send a file so big. Oh, Omega, that's awesome, dude. Mine, just got my call, and mine is due to arrive very shortly. Alright, you got my sculpture. Mikey, what's up, buddy? Sliced, I don't know if you know the story about mine, but I was supposed to get mine the day that it first released. Ordered one from the first batch. When I got there, it was like, no, granted, it was like 3 or 4 days after. But I pre-ordered it. It's supposed to wait for me. Store manager ended up letting somebody sell it. Mikey, you just started playing Warframe, dude? Oh, man, if you got any questions, let me know, man. More than happy to help, man, because there is a lot of information in this game, dude. Alright, let me head back to my ship. So I get there, store manager is called out because I'm like, there's supposed to be one waiting for me. Here's my order and whatnot, and they looked, and I didn't pick one up. They came back saying the store manager authorized permission for it to be sold because I wasn't there first day, and I'm like, that's not how pre-ordering works. Long story short, I ended up speaking to the store manager's boss's boss. They refunded my money and still are going to give me a PlayStation, which should be arriving. I got a call yesterday saying that Monday or Tuesday when the truck comes in, it'll be there waiting for me. I knew that with the second level of pre-orders, only a certain number were made and whatnot, and I had to follow that, but I'm looking at it this way. I'm getting a free one, dude, so, yeah. So you have to look at it as you have the store manager, you have the district manager, you have the regional manager, and then you have the VP of sales. So the VP of sales is who I talk to. What are arcanes and how do they work? Alright, check it out, man. Arcanes are a lot of fun. They are not fun to get, though. So, these are arcanes. Every Warframe can have 2 of them. Your operator can have 2 of them. Your operator's weapon can have 1 of them. And modular weapons. Weapons that you craft yourself out of 3 pieces, like Zaws or kick guns, they can have 1. And they are something that's conditional that'll trigger when a certain action is met. So, Arcane Energize. Anytime I pick up energy, there's a 60% chance to replenish the energy to nearby allies, which means if I pick up an energy orb, you'll see a flash of 200 energy going to everybody, including myself. Arcane Acceleration, it's a great one for your primary weapons. On any critical hit, there's a 30% chance for 90% fire rate for primary weapons for 9 seconds. And anytime one of these is triggered, you will get a notification at the top right of the screen. Typically somewhere over here where my cursor is next to your name. There's always some type of a blue, and you know what? It'll be easier if I just actually show it to you. So let me go to the simulacrum and show you exactly what I'm talking about as it happens, buddy.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be?
But arcanes you get from Eidolon hunts, you get from vendors in the cities where open worlds are. So you'll get one at Cetus, you'll get one at Fortuna, you'll get them in the Drift, in Deimos. And they're a huge help. They're something that takes your Warframe, your weapons to the next level. So let me hop in here. Now when you say, hang on, you said you just got this yesterday, so you're today. So you haven't dove into it whatsoever. Mikey, are you playing it on the PS5 or are you rocking PS4 still? And let me change to a weapon where you'll see this better. And For demonstration purposes, I will slap on one that'll trigger relatively easily as well. Oh, not prime. Primary. Where are you? On the PS5. I just got to open world area on Earth. Gotcha. Does PS4 and PS5, can they play with each other? I know PlayStation was trying to merge the whole backwards compatibility. I honestly haven't even looked into it if Warframe PS4 to PS5 plays with each other or not. Well, see, that's the thing. It's not exactly cross-platform because, like, I mean, yeah, it's cross-platform, but not in the usual sense of the word, I guess, because it's PlayStation to PlayStation. It's just cross-generation. All right, so when I hit these guys, if I hit them with a critical shot or if I hit them in the head. Alright, so Arcane Acceleration just kicked on. There's my 90% fire rate. Growing Power is the aura that I have. Anytime I put a status on enemy, I get 25% ability strength. PS5 can play with 4. Awesome. Mikey, at some point, man, just so you know, my PS name, my PlayStation name is the same as the channel name. Dude, you're more than welcome to shoot me a friend request. If you have any questions or if you need help grinding anything in the game or taxi you to an area that you don't have access to yet, dude, hit me up, man. I'm more than happy to help out. This game is so... I don't want to say this in the way of intimidation or scare you with this game. But this game is complicated, and there's a lot of information in this game to learn. And you're not going to get to learn a lot of it in the game itself. A lot of it you just learn from experience and through their Wikipedia page. Ah, no problem, man. But, so yeah, Arcanes, I hit them, and I'm going to get, once that clears off, Arcane Acceleration. So I have increased fire rate. If I hit them in the head, now I have Arcane Rage that triggers. So this is making my weapon shoot faster, it is making it hit harder, increasing its overall DPS. Now these were enemies that were level 150. And it's just a way of ramping up your weapons damage. It's a way that you can increase your Warframe survivability. So if you take someone relatively simple, say... Oh, and actually before I forget, let me switch you back to Energize, just so I don't jump into a loadout and I'm wondering why it's not triggering. Oh, no, that's Grace. There you are. Oh yeah, for sure. Mikey, use the code. Oh, Mikey, he means the codex. So the codex is like an encyclopedia in the game. It'll tell you about the weapons. You can look up all the weapons in the game and find out what their stats are. In the codex, you can look up all the arcanes and see what they do and see which ones you want to try and grind out. So this is Inaros Prime. And on him, I have an arcane called Arcane Grace. Now, arcanes do have ranks. So if you have one arcane, there's a 2% chance for 1% health regeneration for 2 seconds. If you take 2 of them and blend them in, now you're at rank 2. Or rank 1. Then rank 2, 3, 4. To get to rank 5, you need 21 of the exact same one. But, whenever my health is damaged, there's a 9% chance that 6% of my health is given to me as regeneration for 9 seconds. So what that means is, if let me take that off, let me put Simulate on, let me eat up some of my health here. So when these guys hit me and hit my health directly, there is a chance that when they do, they're going to trigger my ability to revive my life, which is going on right now. My life is going back up right now. They trigger Arcane Grace, and I'm always going to be regenerating life. You know, I'll let them shoot at me some more. Are they taking away life? Sure. But eventually they trigger it again. And my life is restored. So you have those kind of arcanes. You have arcanes that'll increase your mobility. You have arcanes that'll increase your stealth abilities. And I just fell off the side. Arcanes are a way of getting some fun stats into the game. Now, arcanes aren't the easiest things to get. They do take quite a bit of grinding. This other one is Arcane Strike. Anytime I hit an enemy, there's a 15% chance I get 60% attack speed on my melee weapons. And it will last for 18 seconds. And if I do another hit and it triggers it, that 18 seconds is constantly refreshing. So yeah, arcanes, I mean, and there's tons of them. This is Arcane Aegis. You know, when my shields are damaged, there's a chance for them to start to recharge. There's one that'll fully recharge them. This one, when I get a kill with my primary weapon, I get melee damage. So there's so many different arcanes. These are all different arcanes that you can put on your Warframe. There are other ones outside of this, but these are all the ones you can put on your Warframe. And there are a handful of them that I do not have yet. I'll get them in time, that's for sure. But they come in super handy. You will get them eventually, I promise. The other thing I'm thinking about is you probably don't have any aura mods yet. An aura mod is something you put on that increases your stats, but it's applied to everybody that's in the squad with you. So not only do I get 90% extra health based off of what my base health is, the entire team will get an extra 90% health. And if all 4 of us are wearing it, it's not just 90% health, but it's additive on top of it. So 2 people, it's 180. 4 people, 360% extra health. So you can talk to your team and come up with a strategy of who wants to use what auras to use, what the situation is about to be that you want to dive into. You can strategically do stuff. And you do that with missions that are going to be way harder than what you're experiencing right now. Right now, you're in the fun beginning part. Yep, Mikey, so you have to get the exact same arcane, and when you get multiple copies of it, you can start fusing them together to make them stronger, basically. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put gems in that sculpture that I got in that one mission. Yep, in the beginning, I would suggest keep doing what you're doing. Open up the star chart as much as you can. If there is a Warframe, I would push anyone to get, and I've said this during streams plenty of time, when you open up Venus, so right now you're on Earth. If you go to the Venus Junction, it will tell you you need to complete the first quest that you're doing right now. You have to collect 20 mods. You have to take 4 Warframe mods and put them on your Warframe. And you have to upgrade any mod to rank 2. And I'll show you how to upgrade your mods as well. Once you do that, Venus opens up for you. Once you're on Venus, you want to be able to get to Fossa here. Fossa is where the assassination mission is for the planet. Every planet has at least one assassination. And I'm saying planet because it is technically planet, but some of the moons, I'll spare you the details of it. But, oh, okay. If you already have it open, great. every assassination mission, the person that you assassinate, they
Stand by
drop a
while I
piece of a
analyze the
Warframe.
intelligence profiles of the Grenier.
And I'll wait for Ordis to stop
Error,
talking because he's loud.
not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
The Jackal drops pieces of Rhino. Oh, the water went down the wrong pipe. That sucks. Rhino is a very solid support frame, but he's very tanky. He is the best frame for any new Warframe player to get, because with his tankiness, he has an ability called Iron Skin. Because of that ability, you don't have to worry about taking damage as much. You can focus on the mechanics of the game. Oh, okay, perfect. So, Fossa. Dude, if you're not doing anything tonight, I got no problem grinding Fossa with you. I've done it with with quite a few number of my viewers and subscribers. Dude, I got no problem diving into Fossa with you later on today and grinding that out if you're interested, or if you have the time at least. But, yeah, dude, Rhino is the best frame for a beginner to really have, because you don't have to worry about taking damage. You can focus on the mission, getting comfortable with the controls, learning the enemies, paying attention to them, getting used to bullet jumping and rolling and all that fun stuff, and just getting a better feel for the game. You don't have to worry about the damage aspect at that point. But, yeah, no, he's a solid frame to get. I strongly recommend him for anyone that's starting out the game. Of the 3 starter frames, I usually tell people they're all kind of similar. Me personally, I went with Volt. I'm happy I did. His play style is very synergetic with how I like to play most games, but Mag and Excalibur are 2 phenomenal frames as well. But yeah, every planet will have an assassination mission. There you are. Captain Vor is over here. He drops pieces of Excalibur, if I remember right, which I think is kind of odd. But yeah, every planet drops somebody. Here, when you go to Vahek, he'll drop pieces of Hydroid. Every planet will have something for you. The ones that don't, you can join a dojo. And there are 6 of the Warframes you can just get the pieces for immediately from there. You just have to have the credits to purchase them and the pieces or the resources to make them and throw them on. You're playing with Excalibur. Excalibur's a solid frame, man. He is a very, very popular frame for people to start with. Alright, let's see. What else do we want to do? Oh, Duke, I probably have to pet you so we can get that for you. Slice, if you're in there, I just saw what you did. Do me a favor. Nah, fuck it. Leave it where it is. No, this is what I was doing. Oh, excuse me, that sneeze came out of nowhere. Let me see here. You sent me a PlayStation friend request, or you probably sent me a Warframe one? PlayStation? Alright. I didn't get the notification for it, but my notifications are off. I figured I'd get one on my phone, but hasn't hit me just yet. And Mikey, yeah, man, no problem. We'll, whenever you have the time or whenever you want to. Dude, you're more than welcome just to shoot me a message via PlayStation to be like, hey, man, what are you doing? Like, I normally stream 12 p.m. until 5 p.m. Eastern time, New York and Florida time. But I'm probably going to be starting to do that a little bit later starting next week. just because it fits my schedule better. I want to be able to catch a busier time. Weekends are usually wide open, so if need be, dude, just hit me up and just be like, hey man, what do you got going on? Can you help me get Rhino? We'll talk and set something out. Ah man, the good old days with Loki. Still a lot of fun. No, I don't want to trigger you. Come on, Duke. Get over here, boy. Nope, you're gonna plop right there, you son of a bitch. Oh, glitch. Gotta love that. I'm petting a dog, doesn't exist. Oh jeez, really? That was one of the completions? Let me see what else there is for this nonsense. Nightwave is going to be disappearing soon, people. Railjack missions, convert. 3 capture missions. Kill enemies with blast. Complete a mission with only a secondary. Alright, well I can get 1 mission out of the way, or 2 of those out of the way real quick. So let me do this. With only a secondary, huh?
Well put together, operator.
I'll do this and a capture mission.
Cut down the...
And make the Lotus proud.
And we're gonna do a bullshit one. Let's see, where is the capture mission here? That's what I thought. Your defense. Is there no capture mission on... Oh, jeez. Just something quick and simple. Here's the thing. If this thing turns into a damn extermination, I just want to be able to fly through it. I'm petting an infested Kubro. The Helmith Charger. And I do use the strain mods with Duke. Dude, those things, I feel like the strain mod set is very underrated.
You are here to find our and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
You'd think they'd clone something a little less ugly.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. That part is done here, Tenno.
Alright, 2 for the price of 1. Excuse me, everybody. No time to chat. Did a capture mission. I like how it shows me that one first. Did a mission with just a secondary. Just over a minute. Hang on a second. YouTube is acting super weird right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't see the chat, couldn't say anything, man. I couldn't see anything. Let me see here. Yeah, should have all the Tenno's design in this game. Oh yeah, dude. Like you see the flood yet? Be infested. Yeah, Omega. that's a weird typo there. Did auto incorrect get you? Alright, let's slap our shit back on.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
put our speed build.
And make the Lotus proud.
Cronin. Alright. Actually, let's change it up. Just because I feel like they're going to end up slapping me with an exterminate on one of these. No worries, Sliced. So how's everyone's Friday going? Anybody have anything fun planned for the weekend? And guys, do me a favor, don't forget to smash that like button, show a little bit of love.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Oh, bad bullet.
Target located. Bring them in.
Well, best of luck trying to go invisible.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Oh, nope.
Marines inbound.
Oh, that was weird. Very weird, very laggy. Mega. I always say this to people. These infested boards, imagine what they smell like. Oh, Mega, that's awesome, man. You got family down there, or is this just a fun vacation? Just a random decide I'm going to go to Puerto Rico. Something tells me you got family down there. Come on. Load it in. And we're just going to repeat. Just got to do it one more time. Visiting family? Nice, dude. Hope you have fun. Be safe. Travel smart. Make sure you take a shit before you get on the plane.
We received intel that somebody vital enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Nice. Wanted to grab that energy.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part on here, Tenno.
Oh, wrong turn. Oh yeah.
Words coming in of so many
Third
of
capture
you being
mission.
your best selves. Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
So what games is everyone looking forward to this year, man? Do I have any plans? I have no solid plans other than kind of kicking back and relaxing. Long weekend, 3-day weekend because of Martin Luther King. So honestly, tomorrow I'm just gonna kick back, relax, do some cooking and whatnot, make some fun food. I think tomorrow I'm gonna be making calzones. Let's see, football this weekend, obviously, and then honestly just kicking back with a pup and my brother. Nothing crucial. It's Friday night, so chances are, I mean, the guys will have our game night. Let's see here.
You keep being you, dreamers.
Blast damage, sabotage. Wasn't there getting all three? Find all caches in 3 sabotage, not doing sabotage. That was it. Eh. How much cred do I have? 45. I don't think it's enough for Kuva, is it? Nah, I need 5 more.
Yeah.
Harry Potter game, yeah. There's also supposed to be an Indiana Jones game that's coming out. And apparently Disney, along with Lucas Studios and and Ubisoft, I can't believe I'm saying that out loud, are working on a Star Wars open world game. And I mean open world like Grand Theft Auto, open world like Ghost Recon Wildlands, just a massive open world game, like Assassin's Creed. I'm very interested because, one, I'm a gamer, 2, love Star Wars. People my age, I mean, Star Wars came out when I was a kid.
Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
The fact that Ubisoft has a hand in it is the part that worries me, because it's Ubisoft. But knowing that they're in it with Disney... Oh shit, I never got you. Knowing that they're in it with Disney, it at least makes me think to myself, Disney has high freaking standards, man. Super high standards. So they're not going to let just any piece of crap come out from Ubisoft and tolerate whatever. Anything that's dedicated to the game, if it's servers, Disney's going to throw money behind it to make sure that there's no major server issues. Alright, part of me wants to dive into a survival. Nova Strength. You know what's sad? I never looked at anything else that Barrow had because I wanted to make sure I got primed Firestorm. Battlefront 2. That should be fun. Let me know how that works out, Omega. Alright, let me see what else the trader has. So I already got primed primed Firestorm, but I didn't look at anything else he had on. I know he's got the cleanse mods. Oh man, the loading.
The wait is over, Tenno. Barrow Cutina has arrived.
Let's see here. 2 of the cleanse mods at least. Heavy trauma and prime charge, not worried about those. Don't need the skin. I really don't see there being anything. What the fuck is this? Decoration? Jesus. Don't care about the skins. Don't care about any of that. No. Anaros and Ephemera. Alright. So, these two are brand new Prime mods that just came to console today. Prime Firestorm is the one I want to get because of my Kuva Orgus that I'm using for utility reasons, increasing the blast radius. There is a specialty mod for the Orgus that just came out as well that basically causes a massive orb of napalm. So for the, however big the blast radius is, this mod will take 90% of that and fill it with napalm, setting all the enemies on fire. So using it to crowd control and to trigger condition overload for your melee weapons is huge. The other one is Fulmination, the exact same thing but for pistols. I've been kind of contemplating getting this or not, just because of
Come back soon.
having it complete my Necros build. And the reason why I would complete it, because I'm going to start using, now I don't even have anything specific set up for this. I don't even plan on putting Forma into it. I am looking at this just for utility and utility reasons. And I've already put Forma in it apparently. Impact, gas, and magnetic. I'm gonna have to change that. What would I change? Maybe stunning speed, lethal momentum. I don't think I don't believe fulmination is a Exilus mod. No.
Well, hello, Golden
So wouldn't
Warrior.
so
Just
wouldn't
back from
go
the
into the
void, I
slot.
presume.
So this secondary that I have on him right now, the Icarus, these are basically handheld rocket launchers, homing rocket launchers. So increasing the blast radius of them would be huge. Probably better off using this instead of the Orgus, to be honest with you. But then my mind goes, what am I going to switch out? And if I drop off lethal momentum, actually I can take pistol ammo mutation, put that over. I'll have to reforma the Exilus slot. I would probably have to put that goes over, move you over, you're at absolute 0. Stunning speed and frostbite, or at least one of the other mods, will have to be, well, actually probably be stunning speed and fulmination. Those would be Formad, so they can fit. So we're looking at 2 more Forma, so that's 4 Forma build, which is fine with me. But I'm still debating if I'm going to put into that or not. So that's still a coin flip. And this Necros build that I'm using, it's so fucking ridiculous. It's so endgame, it bothers me. Like, he's as long as you're paying attention. And I did a stream the other week. I went 3 hours into a survival of Necros. The enemies were just at 1,000. And Necros was still, it's seriously just ripping them apart. No problem. This build is so synergistic. And it's constantly pumping into itself. That all you have to do is just make sure that you keep up with your 4th ability. And you'll never have to worry about dying. So, pretty straightforward. Enemy radar for your Oromon, so you can keep an eye on your enemies coming in. A power strength up to 214. If it's at 214 exactly, you will max out the damage reduction of Shield of Shadows for your Shadows of the Dead ability. 12%. It will cap at 90%. total damage reduction regardless of how many shadow clones you have. So once you hit 8 shadow clones, that's it. You're already maxed out.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
Death Spoil, the augment for Desecrate. It doesn't use energy. It'll eat up health for every corpse, which is perfectly fine because Necros is constantly dropping health orbs. And we're using Equilibrium. When I pick up health orbs, I'm getting 110% energy. When I pick up energy, I'm getting 110% health. On top of that, Arcane Pulse. Anytime I pick up a health orb, 60% chance it restores 500 health to myself, allies, our companions, everybody within 25 meters. Which means I'm keeping my Helios alive. I do need to make him tankier, and that's the next thing that I'm working on with him, but it works out great. Arcane Guardian for the extra armor. On damage, 15, and trust me, you're going to take damage. And this does include your Shadow Clones, so they're triggering this as well. 15% chance for 900 armor for 20 seconds. That is constantly being recharged. So 900 armor, we're looking at 1025 armor. And then health conversion. Anytime you take damage, or I'm sorry, every time you pick up a health orb, you get a stack of 450 armor. You get 3 stacks of it, or 1300 armor, bringing your total armor to just over 2400, protecting your vitality, slowing that all down. When you take damage, after 3 seconds, you lose one of them. But as long as you're still taking damage, the second you lose one, or as long as you keep getting health orbs, as soon as you lose one, you got another one coming in. Because of Death Spoil, you're always going to be popping health orbs. You're always going to have this. Will you be fluctuating between 2 and 3 of these stacks? Yes. But it works out so well. Adaptation for that extra layer of survivability. And this thing just works so well. I did use the helmet and put Ensnare on instead of Terrify. Terrify is great crowd control, but it scares the enemies away and makes them run away from you. If you're doing a long survival, you can't have that. It slows down your DPS. So having Ensnare that's going to pool enemies together into one spot so you can focus the hell out of them and it stops them from attacking is perfect. First ability doesn't count for fucking shit. No one should be using it whatsoever. Your fourth ability is your total survivability, 100%. Have to keep up with this. The great thing about the Shield of Shadows, or just the fourth ability itself, they draw in all the aggro. So as long as you have them near you, the enemies aren't focused on you, but they're focusing on your, for lack of better words, your Shadow Clone Jutsu. There's no reason for you to die with this build at all. You should be able to infinitely go on in survival, no problem. Again, I did it for 3 hours, didn't have any trouble. The only time that I started running into a problem was because I was so focused on paying attention to the chat that I lost track of my fourth ability, and I got caught in the open, and I shouldn't have. But that was it. Beyond that, you couldn't ask for a better setup. It's such a interesting setup that I don't think a lot of people really thought of, but to me it's the main reason why Equilibrium and Health Conversion were really put into this game was for this kind of a build. But I always say this, don't take my word for it. Test it out. Check out my stream from last week of the Necros grind. It's such a great build. There really is no way to falter with it. On top of that, also make sure you're bringing utility style weapons with you. I keep my Ignis on me so that I can get
well put together, operator.
Heat and Corrosive. I'm getting Corrosive just off my Riven itself. So Heat, Corrosive, so there's our armor stripping between the two of them, which is great. Beyond that, I use the Icarus just because you don't even have to worry about aiming it. It fires mini rockets, they auto lock on, there's your gas and magnetic being procced. And then past that on the Cronin, this is where you're going to get your viral. I do have heat on there because I do use this for other Warframes that are not going to have that other proc, but am I double procking heat? Whatever. But viral slash, impact puncture, everything triggering condition overload. And that's what you really want. This is such a solid build. The amount of speed we're getting from Berserker, great. It's triggering off of critical hits. Blood Rush is taking care of that. Do make sure that when you run this... Now, I have Carrier on because I wanted survivability. Helios needs to be leveled still. I still got to put some Forma into him just to increase his tankiness and his utility. But the main reason why you would want him... Gladiator mods, you want this extra set on your build. There are 4. No, there's only 3. Yep, 3 here, and then the other 3 are on your Warframe itself. But this will compound with Blood Rush, and you're going to want that. To get that extra amount of critical. Blood Rush gives you 60, with those an extra 30, 90% critical chance for every stack of your combo multiplier. So you're taking that critical chance of 22 and you're ramping that up to, if I remember right, when the math was 4, it's 240 or 250% critical chance. Weeping Wounds, ramping up your status. That way you're guaranteed to make sure that you're going to get slash, viral, and heat all going for the same time. More so, you want it to prioritize viral slash. Puncture impact, who cares? But it is extra status. But again, you have your utility weapons for that. But this entire build, it's such a small thing. And the other crucial thing, I'm sorry. Gotta use Naramon. Specifically for Power Spike. So you guys all know that when you have your combo multiplier going, you only have a certain amount of time in between hits. It's normally just 5 seconds. You hit an enemy, you have 5 seconds to hit them again, without putting any duration mods on your melee weapon. So what this does is, instead of when that resets, when that bar empties out, now when that bar empties out, you only lose 5 hits off of your total hits. This will help keep your combo multiplier as high as possible. When you're doing the survival, you're going to be hitting enemies well within every 5 seconds. So trust me, having it just as a backup, just in case, huge. You never know if you have to retreat for a few seconds, get everything all together instead of losing your entire multiplier. You know, instead of having a 12 times multiplier, you'll get set and it'll be 10 or 11 times. Alright, let's see here. It's 5 o'clock. I do want to make sure I get some dinner in me tonight. Is there anything that anyone is curious about that they want to pick my brain for before we wrap this up or dive into something else real quick? Defense against a corp. Oh, you just expired as I popped in here. Not worried about Kuva. Anything with the invasions?
Navigation has been updated with new invasions. Chaos is spreading.
Nothing major going on there. Not worried about cracking open relics. Dojo's nice and quiet. Actually, speaking of which, this guy still hasn't accepted. I'm ready to take him out. Oh, alright guys. I do want you guys to do me one more favor if you get the chance. I am throwing up the links here to some of my mods. They stream as well. They all put up great content as well. Let's see. The next one to stream will more than likely be Hulk and... Oh, hang on a second. Let me spell Nas right. Hulk and Nas will be streaming this evening. Hulk will be doing... I'm trying to think if he's doing private or if he's doing pubs with Warzone. Nas will be doing Apex. Kat will be streaming tomorrow from 12 until 2. Khalid is hit or miss. Toyota should be streaming tonight. If not tonight, I want to say he'll be on tomorrow doing Warzone as well. Check them out. Hit up that subscribe button for them. Ring that bell so you can know when they're going live and check them out. They're all just as colorful and fun. First-person shooters, Hulk and Nas are definitely the two to talk to. They are incredible to watch. Both are very precise, very intelligent when it comes to tactics and outthinking the opponents. Hulk has a very uncanny ability to just laser beam the shit out of people. Nas, you couldn't find a better tactician than him. He knows how the enemies are going to think, and he could go into a situation where he's 1-on-2, 1-on-3, and he'll walk away from it. Just because he just knows how to be quick, where to go, he knows his surroundings, and he will outmaneuver them and get them into a position that's far more comfortable for him. Does it always work out? No. But, man, can he do it. Kat plays a lot of fun games. She's doing Hollow Knight. I think she did Genshin Impact for a little bit. Kat used to hold world records for speed runs in Tomb Raider. Kat is also someone that has more platinum trophies than anyone else that I know or have come across. God, I think she's at like 80 platinum trophies now. 70 or 80 platinum trophies, which is like ridiculous. What she did speed runs in the Tomb Raider games, and she was in the top 10 for so many of those speed runs, like global PlayStation speed runs at least. Dude, I feel like a lot of people underestimate her because of her sweet demeanor and personality and the fact that she's a girl. But don't let that demeanor fool you. She is a pretty fierce competitor, even when she's giggling and laughing at herself, and if somebody hits her or shoots her, she actually says, ow, but it doesn't change the fact that she's a great gamer, so definitely check her out. Beyond that, hope everyone had a great time. Mikey, if you're still in here, I'll probably hit you up after I eat, and you and I will chat and see what's going on. Try and hook up, buddy. As always, I want to make sure you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the long weekend since we have Martin Luther King Day on Monday. As always, keep the murder in the games and keep love in real life. Until Monday, everybody. Viper out.